It's my form of therapy. You got
Cheeseburger therapy.
Sonic grilled cheese double burger.
When you get a quiet moment, you take whatever you got.
That's right.
We are definitely in the summer thunderstorm season, and for all of you pet owners out there who have dogs and cats who get scared from the thunder, you are certainly not alone, and you are lucky this morning because help is here in the form of Dr. Jim Hammon with Northgate Animal Hospital, who says he sees this on a very regular basis, especially those dogs, right, Jim?
That's correct. So, you know, we just had 4th of July, and so there were a lot of pets that were having problems with phobias from fireworks. But of course, we're in the summertime, which means that we have the thunderstorms that come through continuously. And a lot of people think, oh, it's the little dogs that have the problem. But no, our big dogs can have a big problem as well.
I had a golden retriever once who was petrified of them, and I tell a story where she once went and jumped in the tub with my daughter while she was taking a bath when she was about 5 because she got so scared from this clap of thunder. But we had a horrifying time once when she was outside. We were not home. A storm came up and she ran away out of fear.
Oh, absolutely. And so during this thunderstorm time of year, you know, we have to figure out how we can help these pets. And there's a lot of things that you can do. You know, it's easier to actually treat for the holiday periods, the 4th of July, for New Year's, when the fireworks are going off, but the thunderstorms can pop up at any time. And so I tell people that there are calming chews that are available from your veterinarian or from the pet stores that are some natural remedies that, if given during the thunderstorm season, can really help. But also, you know, just preparing like a quiet room on the inside of the house, where you have some room darkening shades or no windows at all, in fact, can help. And also having white noise, music. In fact, I found that on Spotify, there is actually now a selection for dog music that you can pick up that helps all the way from classical to night sounds and crickets. So, you know, you can find things that can help soothe your dog that way.
I know that you're... Oh, I'm sorry. I know that you're
ahead.
probably going to say this, but I'll just jump in and guide you there. When that happened with our dog Daisy, it was before the days of microchipping. So thank goodness Luther was on the air and we found her through Luther. But now you've got the microchipping. Is that your first key to success, Jim?
Well, you never know when something could happen, like a gate be left unlocked and a cat or a dog be able to get out of an enclosed area, to be able to get through a door that is cracked. So you never know when that type of thing is going to happen. A microchip is wonderful because it is a ID of identification that cannot be lost. You know, it's always on board. It's always good to have a collar and tags that identify your pet too, because sometimes that can be quicker to find their home. But if they get out of their collar, lose their tags, then a microchip can be scanned by any veterinarian and any shelter to be able to find the animal quickly.
Is there anything you can do if you get a puppy, or a lot of folks will adopt from the Humane Society or Pet Placement Center or McCamey, when you bring the dog into your world, are there some things you can do to offer reassurance early on to keep them from getting scared later? You know,
teaching them that noises, outside noises, are not something to be scared of is very easy to do. You work with your veterinarian, you can sometimes work with a behaviorist, and you can get a lot of the mildly scared dogs over that type of phobia. You know, one of the things I started to say a minute ago is that when the storms happen, your natural reaction as a pet parent is to really hug or cuddle your dog. And sometimes that actually reinforces the fact that if they're scared, then they are trying to find that is reassurance that it's okay to be scared, and that they're always around you. And if you're not there, then it's terrible for them. So even things like thunder shirts, if you've heard of the wraps that you can put around the pets, that many times helps, because it's like they're getting a big hug all the time.
I've got less than a minute left, so real quickly, you mentioned people think it's in small dogs, but it can happen with big dogs too. Are certain breeds more prone to that fear than others, or is it just random?
it's a individual variation, and with the big dogs, they can be very, very destructive. Tearing doors up, working on the door facings, working through sheetrock, tearing carpet up from the floor. So, that can happen not only with thunderstorms, but even separation anxiety. So again, see your veterinarian. There are now board-certified veterinary behaviorists that can help in this situation. And so there's a lot of resources there. You don't have to go it alone.
If you're going to say see your veterinarian, then I'll show them where they can find you and your brother, Dr. Randy Hammon. It's Northgate Animal Hospital on Hammel Road in Hickson. 875-9033 is their phone number. Online, northgateanimalhospital.com. And good to know that even though you want to hug your dog, that might reinforce a difficult time for him if a thunderstorm should come up and you're not there. Great advice, Jim. Thank you.
Always a pleasure. Thank you, guys.
Well, summer is in full swing, which has a lot of people thinking about projects around the house. Hey everybody, I'm with Kirsten from West Shore Home to talk shower and bath remodeling